Today I'm going to show you how to create a bootable Windows 11 USB drive directly from Linux Mint. This is useful if you want to switch from Linux back to Windows, or if you simply don't have access to a Windows computer to use tools like Rufus. In this tutorial, I'll be using Linux Mint, Cinnamon, and an official Windows 11 ISO file, and a tool called WoeUSB-ng. Before we start, one important warning. This process will erase the entire USB drive, so make sure there is nothing important on it. First, we need to download the official Windows 11 ISO file. Open your browser of your choice and search for Windows 11 ISO download. Make sure you download it from the official Microsoft website. Scroll down until you find the option to download the Windows 11 disk image. Choose your language. In this video I'm using the English 64-bit ISO. Now just click confirm. Click download 64-bit. Yeah, this download might take a bit long because it's 7.9 GB. It depends on your internet speed. So yeah, after the download guys, I'll see you later. Alright, download is finished. Now we can check where this file is located. I'm going to download and here we can see it. Make sure that this ISO file is in our download folder. Alright, now we open our terminal and we're gonna type sudo apt update to update our packages. Just enter your password. And that's it. Now we open GitHub. I'll put this link in the description down below. Now just scroll down until you find the installation code. For you it might be different, but for me it's Ubuntu because Linux Mint is based on Ubuntu. So it depends on your distribution. It could be Arch or Fedora and so on. So I'm gonna copy this link into my terminal. Just press the letter Y and enter. Yeah, so the requirements for WoeUSB is downloading right now. After it finished, I'll see you guys later. Okay, so download is done and let's go to the next step. So now we're gonna install the WoeUSB package. Just type this code or just copy it in the description down below. After pressing enter, it should get downloaded, but I got an error. If you do so, I will show you now how to fix this. Just copy the previous code and paste it down below and add some additional like break system packages. Alright, perfect. There is no error signs, so it means it worked. And yeah, we can check if it really is in our system. Just type this command. Hit enter, and if you see the version, it means that it's downloaded. Now plug in your USB drive. Again, everything on this USB drive will be deleted, so make sure you backed up anything important. For Windows 11, I recommend using at least a 16 GB USB drive. A 32 or 64 GB USB 3.0 drive is even better. Alright, after plugging in the USB, we can check on the command if it's actually detected by our PC. And also we have to identify it. Just type the command lsblk. This shows all storage devices connected to your system. Look carefully at the size of the drivers. For example, if your USB stick is 64 GB, it may appear as something like /dev/sdb or dev and stc. This part is very important. Do not use a partition like dev/sdb1 with a number at the end. You need to use the whole drive. For example, dev/sdb. In my case, my USB drive is dev/sdb, but yours may be different, so keep that in mind. Before writing to the USB drive, we should unmount its partitions. Replace sdb with your actual USB drive letter. For me, it's B. For you, it might be different. These commands may not show any output. That is completely fine. This is the main command. Now we create the bootable Windows 11 USB drive. Replace the ISO path with your actual Windows ISO file name. Also replace devsdb with your alphabet, your USB drive. And remember, use the whole drive, like devsdb. Do not put a number at the end of the alphabet that you have. This command will erase the USB drive and write the Windows installer on it. After pressing enter, WoeUSB will start copying the files and preparing the bootloader. This can take several minutes depending on the speed of your USB drive. Do not unplug the USB drive while this is running. Alright, after it finish, you can type lsblk on your terminal. It should look like this. It should say something next to your USB drive. Now, plug the USB drive into the computer where you want to install Windows. Turn on the PC and open the boot menu. Depending on your motherboard, the boot menu key can be F12, F11, F8. So for me, it's the delete button. For you, it could be a different one. Choose the UEFI entry for your USB drive. Sometimes you may see two USB entries. For example, partition 1 and partition 2. If one does not work, restart and try the other one. Alright, after pressing enter, you will see the Windows logo. I will not do it right now because I don't want to install Windows on my laptop right now. And that's it. You have now created a bootable Windows 11 USB drive directly from Linux Mint using WoeUSB-ng. This is a useful method if you don't have access to a Windows computer or if tools like Ventoy do not work for your system. If this helped you, consider leaving a like, and if you have any questions, write them in the comments. Thanks for watching.